In this video, I'm going to talk about how we can use trigonometric functions to solve adjacent right triangle problems. So first off, here's an adjacent right triangle problem. We have two right triangles and they share a side. Now sometimes the side that is shared is going to be a leg in both of the right triangles or a hypotenuse in both of the right triangles. But what I wanted to show you here was the situation in which this shared side, this line segment here, which is a part of both right triangles, for the right triangle on the right, it is the hypotenuse, right? Can we see it's the side opposite the right angle? For the right triangle on the left, this side is a leg. It is adjacent to the right angle. So that's something that we're going to want to think about. Now, first off, when we're solving these adjacent right triangle problems, that shared side is the key to solving these problems. It's always going to be based around passing information from one triangle to the other through this shared side. So for example, like we could have some of the information filled in on both these triangles. Let's say we want to find the degree measure of this angle. We're given a value here for this distance of this leg. We're given a value for this leg of this other triangle, and we're given this angle. Let's say this is 45 degrees. Now, we also have here on this piece of paper the meaning of the basic trigonometric functions. Sine is opposite over hypotenuse, cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse, and tangent is opposite over adjacent. So we're always going to need to figure out the appropriate trigonometric function. We're going to start with the angle you know, 45 degrees. And what's the only other piece of this triangle we know is this length of 8. Now, it's always about finding the value of this shared side. So as far as this angle is concerned, 8 is adjacent. This leg here is adjacent. And this is the hypotenuse. Adjacent and hypotenuse, we're talking about cosine. So we could find the cosine of 45 degrees and use that to find this side here. And once we find this side here, once this is a known value, we've got two sides of this right triangle. And then we look at this unknown angle and we say, okay, we've got this leg and this leg, the opposite side and the adjacent side. It looks like we're going to want to use tangent to find this angle. We would divide this distance by this distance and use our arc tangent function to find a degree measure for this angle. I know we went through this kind of abstractly, but I want you to just get the big picture with these adjacent right triangles, and it's all about this shared side, using these trigonometric functions as they are appropriate to the given angles we know, and how they're appropriate to the angle that we're trying to solve for.